All right, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm just trying something new. Oh, well, it's looking good so far. If that's going to do anything for me. Bear with me. This is more of my information. This is more of There we go. Okay, that's working. Where are we? Am I there? That's in the middle. Did I knock that camera? I've got to wait until I come up. Gee, those glasses are wacko, aren't they? Oh, that'll do. Well, that seems to be working. G'day, Randall. How you going, mate? Jared, g'day. Oh dear, oh dear. I've been having dramas. I've got to straighten those glasses there. I know, it'd be easy to straighten my head, I think. I've just been having dramas the last couple of days. Went and bought a new mouse. Check it out. Look, new mouse, all shiny, no glue on it. And it seems to be working quite well. This is working all right. So I'm just hoping, I've got no way of telling what's going on with it. So we're just going to have to persevere, I think, and see what I come up with. Oh, dear Craftsman Studio, good day. How are you? Jared here again, twice in one day. I'm trying broadcasting from the... That's terrible. Are they really that wonky? Perhaps it's my brain's not level. Yeah, that could be it. I went and bought a new mouse and I'm trying straight through the ADSL, no, so the ATM Mini broadcast to see if I get any problems, because it is a pain. It really is. So I'm going to run this one just for a little bit. G'day, Andy, again. Hope you, what would you be doing? You'd be halfway through your day. Derek, g'day, missed me earlier this morning. Yes, I haven't got my apron on. That's how G'd up for this one. Yeah, that was a good stream this morning. I enjoyed that. Got a lot of stuff done. So I'm going to run this for about 20 minutes or so, and hopefully I won't have any breakdowns. So we'll see how we go. Can't work right without glue and sawdust. Mate, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. There's me glue going here. It's starting to get a bit watery, which is what I'm wanting. Excuse my back. I didn't even finish my coffee this morning. I've got another one here now though. So it's all good. See, look at that. I've got a Hey Dad mug. Very nice. I went out, what did I buy? I went and bought a new mouse, and then I had to get some stuff from the hardware shop, and 2 new globes for my truck. You wouldn't read about it. I was coming back, which one am I going? I was coming back from the Sunshine Coast, which is north of where I live, and both of my low beam headlights blew within about 10 minutes of each other. Wasn't happy, Jan. So I had to go and buy 2 new globes, and I'll fit those tomorrow. This is so you can see what I'm doing here, and we'll have one of those in there as well. See how that goes. There we go. These are the mid-range boxes for the Beehives. So I have to think. Oh, hang on, that didn't come on. There you go. See if that works. So I've got a lot done today. It was a good day. What else did I get? Oh, I got some hot. I got some silage pipe so I can redirect my grey water to a hedge we're going to try and grow, which will be good. I think I'm going to have to make that quarter macro up there a little bit bigger. Oh, yeah, it's no good complaining about it, but we have to, where I live, I think it might be everywhere now, but we have to sign in. Anywhere we go shopping, you've got to sign in, which is fair enough. I mean, that's what they want to do, that's all right. And I thought, I don't have the app on my phone, so I'm quite happy to sign in on an iPad or whatever. I'll do this one full way. And I wanted a new switch on my big compressor. The points have gone, so I needed a new switch. So I went to the local electric contractor, pulled in. He said, "Oh, you got to sign in?" I said, "Yeah, mate, that's not a problem." Okay, what do I do that? I said, "But before I can you just tell me if you got one of these?" "No, you got to sign in because you've already turned up." I said, "Yeah, fair enough." So I signed in, and then I said, "You have one of these?" He said, "No, we don't carry those." I thought, well, that was a waste of 10 minutes of my life I'll never get back. So I've got to go to the place I bought the compressor from and get a genuine one from them, because apparently all electric motors have different components, so might as well go and get the right one. There we go. We still got sounds. It's looking good. The only downside with doing this way, yeah, I suppose if I get a longer lead, I can use that other camera and cart that around with me, and it'll be a better picture quality for you. Whereas when I go out to the machine shed and do any work, or go over to the table saw, I'm doing it through a webcam, which might not look too bad when I'm streaming, but when I go and edit it, post-editing, the quality isn't brilliant. Whereas what you're seeing now is high definition, which gives you a much clearer picture. I think so far so good. There we go. Last one. Whoop. That sounded a bit gnarly. Okay, what's it like? Is it sounding all right? Stewart Wood at Richard is at Europe, Normandy. Richard Morton. Oh, yeah. So I'm reading Rendell's and I'm reading yours, Richard. I'm sorry. Hope you're having a good day, mate. What are we doing? Hi, Derek. Missed it earlier. Isn't it beer o'clock? Yeah, it's coffee o'clock, mate. Oh. Sad thing, I've got a mate that works at a brewery now. I can get all the beer I want, but I can't drink. Well, I can drink, but I don't want to drink. No other reason other than I don't want to. So it's coffee o'clock. Coffee o'clock any day of the week, I reckon. All right. This is really weird doing it this way. New way of doing it, I guess. Morning, Richard. How are you? G'day, Ben. Oh, sounds good. That's good. Well, there you go. I might, as I said, I might have to do it this way in future. The downside is I don't get those extra camera shots. Oh, I tell you what, it's getting warm. I'll just take that off. I don't get the extra camera shots that I get the other way. Let me use this one here. No, I won't use that one. I'll use this one. There we go. That'll do. This, as I mentioned yesterday, if anyone was watching, this is brood support rails, which these are native beehives, in case anyone is wondering. And this is the mid box. So you have the brood in 2 boxes, there's 3 boxes altogether. The brood sits in this box and the bottom box, and then when you split them, you separate this from the bottom box, and then you've got 2 hives, which is pretty cool. It has an inspection chamber there, which I'm not going to fit tonight. As I said, this is just a quick video, just make sure everything's working all right going this way. It means I might have to change everything else around that I do too. I don't know. I've been listening to the new Ed Sheeran song. Oh, I don't know if it's a new one, new to me. Ed Sheeran. I tell you what, it has got the weirdest video clip, but somehow it's just, I don't know, it works for me. It's called Bad Habits. If you've got a spare 4 minutes, have a look at the clip. It is strange, but it's a good song. And I took my little sports car out for a run when I went up the hardware shop, and I've had that song on repeat all the way, so it's still ringing in my ears. And oh, that's cantankerous. Why? Why is it so? That one doesn't want to go in. Might have to give her a... I'll explain to it why it should go in. There you go. What have we got? Oh, Whoa, what a bee boxes, Rendell. I don't know if that was explained, but there you go. Did you ever try the coffee with chicory? No, I didn't try the coffee with chicory in it. And how did your day turn out, T-Bone? Did you get your music written you were writing? Are you happy with it? I must admit, I got to tell you, these last 2 days I've been streaming, they would have to be the most productive days I've had in the shed in weeks. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh. Oh. Sharik, how do you decide whether to use one of Terry's planes or your Lee Nelson Stanley bench planes? Is it just whatever takes your fancy, or do you prefer them for different tasks? Good question. Answers, bit of column A, bit of column B. When I've got a really cranky bit of timber, I use Terry's planes, without a doubt. That's bench planes for round and hollow work and moulding. I use all those planes of Terry's there. I much prefer those. If I've got a big bit of timber that I have to shoot or flatten by hand, I'll use the Lee Nelson number 8. If I've got some smoothing to do and it's got to be a nice finish on the job, I'll use that number 3 Lee Nelson. And the rest of the time, yeah, I just use Stanley's. Oh, there's a Veritas in there. You might have missed that one. There's a Veritas one there too. So really, it's just horses for courses. And also, yeah, it depends what sort of mood I'm in. Sometimes I just love using Terry's planes because it's so hands-on, and there's one smoothing plane in particular I love, which is this one. If you have a look at the figure of that's bow yakka, and I was actually with Terry on a timber trip when we cut that tree down, and I did a video of him making planes, which is actually on the channel, and the video of his is him making that plane. So you actually had the video of when we cut the tree down, through the drying process, seasoning process, and then plane making process. And as a bonus, I got to keep the plane. I was pretty happy with that. I was talking to Terry a couple of weeks ago, actually. I'd love to go out on another timber trip. So I said this morning I might go for a quick one out west to get a few burls for knife handles. We will see. Look at that. Dunsky. And I'll tell you what I might do. Might do a messy job as well. Done. 2 streams of the air video. I'm testing out my new mouse. I'm happy with it at the moment. It works. Look at that. I just, there you go. He said, yeah, the guy, a friend of mine at JB Hi-Fi. Dave, if you're watching, g'day, mate. I'll show you what Dave's making. Here you go. We're working on this together. Well, he's working on it, not me. But Dave's a keen golfer. And so we're making a, whoa, come here. We're making a wooden putter. Got a shaft off a driver, and that's, I think it was a 7-degree angle or something. So there's ebony on the face. That's satin silkwood, and Dave did the Lichtenberg burning on it. So that's the project we're going to finish tomorrow, but I've got videos all this week, so we won't. So if I'm here next week, we'll finish it next week. Or if I'm not here next week, we'll finish it the week after. All right, now I've got to make some splines. Well, I've made the splines, I've got to cover them up. Ah dear, where is? Here we go, this'll do. Where's an ice cream container? Bear with me. So that's the downside of not using OBS. I can't take you around the shop as easily, but I'm sure we will overcome any shortfalls. Okay. This is messy. This is messy. Let me see what's going to happen if I go there. There you go. We'll do that. We'll do that so you can see me up in the corner. And what I'm going to do is seal these splines with glue. And the way I do that is just stick the glue in there, then drop a handful of splines in. Not scientific at all. So I think that mouse is working too well now. Ooh. Okay, what I would like to have is a lid for this so I can rattle it all around. But I don't think I've got a lid for it, so I'm going to have to do it by hand. And at the moment, that glue's hot. Most likely got some in the other shed, which should be par for the course. I can't see one here, so that doesn't matter. It's just, we got to do what we got to do. Alright, what's happened? Have I stopped? Have I stopped or am I still going? Oh no, it's still going. I thought it died. But no, it's still going. Let's see. How do you glue up your glue boxes? I'm doing a new one, which, here, this is the new version I'm doing. It's a lot easier to do. It's a finger joint. It's a half lap finger joint, but I actually put a mitre in it. So it's a half lap, a mitered half lap finger joint. And I had to make a jig for it. I've got to make a couple more jigs, so I'll either do a video of how I did that or I'll do it live. One or the other. Ow, that is hot. Boy, that's hot. Oh. Okie dokie. These boxes that I was doing before, they're actually quite complicated to do. Okay, that's not too bad. So if you have a look in there, see they're all coated. So now, you don't want to be squirmish if you don't like sticky things all over your finger, don't do this. Because it makes a mess. These are the chair rails of a chair I pulled apart this morning. I'll finish that tomorrow. Could finish it now, but I want to get these done. See what happens if you see I'm just spreading those all out. What this does, it is effectively sizing the splines, so when I actually put them together, they won't suck all the glue up and I'll get a good joint, because inherently using end grain, you can see the steam coming off of that. Using end grain when you glue up, it sucks up a lot of your glue, and in doing so you end up with a very weak joint. Whereas by sizing it beforehand, I've got a couple of ringings in there, a couple of skinny ones, but that's all right. Whoa! I don't know if you can see that steam coming off it or not, but it's hot. Okay, well that'll do that one. Get another sheet over the top. What I'll do, I keep these in a press, in a book press for maybe 2 or 3 days. They're not dry, but they're flat. And then I'll pull them out, and they're not glued together hard, so they separate really easily. And then I air dry them for another 1 or 2 days. And then I put them through a drum sander. And then cut them to length. And then I've got exactly what I want. And this will be the last job of the day, because it's so messy. Great thing about hide glue, I love it. And then when you wash your hands, you know, if you're using PVA and you go and wash your hands afterwards, oh, it's a rotten thing to get off, whereas hide glue, it goes all soapy and leaves your hands lovely and clean. Got another 4, that'll do. These are the sort of jobs I do when I've got a spare time or an afternoon off. I just get all these accessory jobs done, and then I don't have to stop to do stop what I'm doing, so I can have to make little pieces, if that makes sense. Excuse me, I'm just washing my hands. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'll tell you what I'll do, only because I want to. I'll do yakasugi burn just before I go, because I like to. Now I've just got to find the top plate for that, and that will be the end of that. Here we go. Go on there like that. I'll just go over and put this in the book press. and then I'll be back. Then when they're finally finished and dry, that's what they look like. And you can hear them, they're nice and hard. And then I can bang them into the splines in the boxes, and it's all done. All right, let's do a yakasugi burn. Oh. This is something I just started doing recently, and I absolutely love the finish you get on it. Where's that one I did yesterday? Apparently there are only 2 timbers that will give you the effect I'm about to create. One you can get, one you can't get. So obviously the one you can get is the one I've got. It's called Japanese cedar. And I don't know where that bit's gone. Doesn't matter. It gives it a really, really nice alligator skin sort of texture, which is lovely. Oh, let me see. Oh, dear, it's so nice. I can use the mouse and I can scroll through the chat room. $25. Do you know how much aggravation that was causing me? Oh dear. Oh, good on you, Andy. To really test the stream, you have to work on the music stand. I've got it over there, but I'm not going over there to get it. I will, just to prove to all you doubting Thomases. Oh dear. We have moved ahead with it. We have. Let me just get that out of the way. There you go. I'll bring both of them over. There you go. Oh. Oh. They got a bit of dust on them too, by crikey. There you go. Just to let you know, they're still here. I've got the tables there up in the, where are they? They're up in the top shed, I think. I've got to finish those. It's not going to take much to finish them. That's Theo's, that's mine. Because I like more stuff in mine. So anyway, we will. I'm not going to leave them here because they'll keep on getting in my way and I might break them. I don't want to do that. So there you go. See, still here. Oh, where are we? Cam, mate, good on you, Cam. You seem disappointed you missed it last time. Where do you go for September? What do you look for? Well, it's called Japanese cedar. I go to my shed rental. If you want some, I just bought 4 metres of it. So I've got a bit of it. It's lovely. Oh, g'day, SK. Well, wait a minute, SK. Have I got? Is it here? Oh, don't tell me I've moved it. Oh, there you go. There you go. My first furniture shop I ever owned was Stephen K. So there you go, Stephen K. That was my first furniture shop. Many, many years ago. So SK Crafts, in fact, the first business I had was S&S Crafts, with Sue and Steve Crafts. So good on you, SK. What are you doing? What sort of crafts do you do? Do-do-do-ba-do-dee. Steve, he's really just testing his gear, so not a normal stream. No. Oh, thanks very much. That's a lovely thing to say. Oh dear. Oh, good on you, SK. Woodwork, thanks. Not managed to get. Oh, okay. Blue. Oh, listen, they've been talking about you. What's happened to you? Blue Wren, my favouriteest, most awesomest, most beautiful vet in the entire southern hemisphere, possibly the northern hemisphere, I don't know. There has been questions about your whereabouts, my dear. How you been, mate? Good? I've missed you. Oh, look at the brown stuff all over my fingers. Oh, it's all right. It's gap filler. I just hit myself in the head on the screen there. Anyway, yeah, welcome. Have you finished your kitchen yet? Blue Wren. What are you doing? Clearly, I've come a little late. No, this is just a test one. It's just a quick one. G'day, Rob. I'll have to check out. What? I rewatched your live Stephen K on how to turn the what. Well, that can't be mine. That'd have to be SK Crafts. There you go. I'll have to check it out. Or did I do a one? I don't know. Oh dear. Oh, on your road trips. Oh, okay. I'm going out Texas way. That's where I get my beef wood from. And there's a whole lot of yellow box bells I want to pick up. And I might get a bit of cypress and desert rosewood while I'm there. If you want some bits, let me know. That's a good thing to do, isn't it? SK? Yeah, Doc. That's what this started out as, a bit of fun, and then it gets a bit addictive. And then you sort of keep on doing it. But anyway. No, sorry, Blue. Oh, don't. I'm tearing up. No, I lost him. I couldn't even tell you when. It was a very distressing time, but Bob is with us in spirit. And I swear blind, sometimes I hear him coming into the shed. But no, it was a sad time, but there you go. So he's no longer here. Oh, I thought I was over that, but evidently I'm not. Excuse I. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, well, there you go, Steve. Yeah, well, my middle name's Kenneth. That's how come I got Stephen K. Yeah, well, what do you want? Let me know, Rendell. Text me or email me. See who has, I guess. Oh, okay, I will. Hey, we might be related. Steve Hay. Well, there you go. Oh, I'll have a talk to Theo and see what he says. I look forward to that. I always look forward to your phone calls. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of a burn of yakisugi on Japanese cedar, and then I'm out of here. Thank you so much, but I'll do my formal finishing up when I finish up. This is, we'll get a bit of focus on it, shall we? Get a bit of focus. Or a bit of zoom. Oh, look at that. I'll try not to burn the mat at the same time. Here you go, Japanese cedar. that the most beautiful... Theo'd be no good here, he doesn't like smoke. But the finish you get on that is absolutely amazing. And it's a texture that stays forever. We did one yesterday and I did some Oregon. That's Oregon burnt. It's pretty bland when you look at it. Whereas you look at that, and the great thing about it is that will make the timber rot resistant, insect resistant, and waterproof. Don't get the steel brush and do that because you'll ruin all the good work. What I did, I've got a Beehive I did in this morning stream, and I gave it a coat of organ oil decking oil, which is a natural decking oil, and it's just awesome. It really, really does look nice. Yeah, that's right, Rob. It wasn't until this morning I forgot what my sign-off was because I hadn't streamed for so long. So that's it. I'm going to... So Shuggy Barn translators burnt cedar board. And it is So Shuggy Barn or Yakasugi. I prefer Yakasugi because it's easier to spell and it's easier to say. So that's it. I've done a test. Hang on, I'll finish my coffee. Very nice. Thank you, one and all. That was just a test. Mouse works fine. Streaming off the ATM seems to work quite well. Unfortunately, I missed 2 shots, but I'll get a longer HDMI cable. Then I can move this camera around as I go. Don't know what's happening tomorrow. Might get a bit of a stream in at some stage. No guarantees. I've got to put the new headlights in the truck. I've got to plumb in the sullage pipes. And there was something else I had to do tomorrow. Can't remember what it was, but I'm sure Susan will remind me. So, that was just a quick little test. Everything works fine. Thank you all again for those of you who were with me this morning and those that you joined me tonight. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button. That really helps me. And hit the like button. And it's time for me to say, you ready, Rob, if I got it right? This is Steve, pulling the shed door down and saying, remember to keep it sharp, but more importantly, keep it safe. Look after yourself, be kind to each other, and I look forward to having your company in the workshop, at the workbench, again, very, very soon. Till then, good night, good morning, good afternoon. God bless. See you later. Bye for now.